can go and get a trainer out of a racing stable, he'll run any business in the world. Like, these guys are elite.
You did mention you're not the only expert. So your next note is the advisory board. That's your next point in your notes.
Oh yeah, the advisory board. So horse racing, for example. I love horse racing. I'm passionate about horse racing. You know, horse racing's been feeding my children for a long period of time. I love this industry. You know, I was in there, I was breeding horses, racing horses, blah, blah, blah. So having that panel, I've got to make sure that the horse racing panel, we're calling it the panel at the moment, but whatever that's called, it's still got to tie into my personal brand. But if we're going to bring in jockeys or industry experts, elite trainers, people within the space, we've got to make sure, again, it's authentic to the wider audience too, not just the people in horse racing, because I think horse racing people, their characters, they bring a lot, not just to our industry, but if you look at a horse trainer, he's got 220 horses in work or 40 horses in work, and he's got 2 people that are working for him. That's a business entrepreneur in himself. He does his invoicing, he does his marketing, he manages his owners, he books jockeys. A trainer in themselves, if you can go and get a trainer out of a racing stable, he'll run any business in the world. Like, these guys are elite. These guys are running, so they've got foremen, leading hands, all these things, all in one, and they turn up every morning. And yeah, it's because they get a lot of rest and because they eat well. It's bullshit. They eat Maccas for breakfast, Maccas for lunch, Maccas for dinner, because that's what they haven't got time to do anything else. They never focus on themselves. They're always worrying about the horse, so they get the horse teeth done, their feet done, they get vetting every fucking day, but they don't focus on themselves. They give unconditionally to the horse. They're up at 3 in the morning to be at the stables at 4. They work for 6-7 hours in the morning, go home for an hour's sleep, and they come back and manage the feeds of an afternoon. Horse trainers would be the best businessmen in the world, and they just do their thing looking for that Group 1 glory. So there's a space in there in itself where, you know, these trainers, even jockeys, they sacrifice everything. They eat lettuce for fucking dinner, lunch, breakfast, every day. Sacrifice. They fall off a horse, break their legs, break their ribs, break their neck, and they turn up, and the only thing when they come out of being unconscious, am I going to ride again? Am I ever going to ride again? They're so dedicated to the industry, to the sport, and I think they don't get enough recognition, which is what I want to try to give back. That's the idea there anyway. That's it. Yeah, well, that was my ideas for this morning. Don't go back. Don't go to yesterday's notes. I think there's something weird in there. Okay.